yourself to settle now, knowing this session is not about learning something new, but about allowing everything you have already learned to stabilize into a natural default. Gently close your eyes and feel the simple rhythm of breathing, noticing how your body already knows how to relax without instruction. Over these past days, your nervous system has been receiving new information, new experiences, and new associations, and now it is ready to organize them into something stable and automatic. Calm is no longer an occasional state you reach. It becomes the background condition you return to. Dental visits no longer stand out as threats requiring preparation or endurance. They are simply part of caring for yourself, routine and manageable. Notice how that idea feels in your body right now. There is no rush, no pressure, just an ease that comes from familiarity. The subconscious learns best through repetition and safety, and both have been present throughout this process. As you breathe, imagine that all the individual skills you practiced, regulating your breath, allowing sensations, trusting your ability to cope, reframing sounds and movements, releasing shame, reclaiming choice, are gently weaving together into one unified response. Instead of many steps, there is now a single experience, calm presence. Your body understands this integration instinctively. Just as balance is automatic when you walk, dental calm is becoming automatic when you enter a dental environment. You are not forcing relaxation. Relaxation arises because there is no longer a reason for alarm. The old fear response was based on outdated predictions, memories, and assumptions. Your nervous system has now received enough corrective experiences to update those predictions. It understands that dental visits are not emergencies. They are structured, controlled, and oriented toward care. As this understanding settles deeper, the body naturally stands down. Notice the subtle sense of trust within you now. Trust does not feel dramatic, it feels quiet and steady. You trust your dentist's professionalism. You trust modern dental care. And perhaps most importantly, you trust yourself. You trust your ability to speak up, to breathe, to pause, to tolerate sensation, and to let discomfort pass if it arises. That self-trust changes everything. When the brain knows you can handle an experience, it stops flooding the body with fear chemicals. Calm becomes the default not because you demand it, but because the system recognizes safety. Now, imagine a future dental visit from the perspective of this new baseline. See yourself thinking about an appointment with neutrality, perhaps even mild indifference. There is no anticipatory spiral, no mental rehearsal of worst-case scenarios. The appointment is simply something that exists on your calendar, no different than other routine responsibilities. Feel how your body responds to that image with steadiness. As the day arrives, imagine waking up with a normal emotional tone. Your breathing remains natural, your muscles relaxed. When you arrive at the clinic, the environment registers as familiar, not threatening. Your nervous system does not scan for danger because it no longer expects it. Sitting in the waiting area, your attention remains open and flexible. Thoughts may come and go, but none hook into fear. This is what automatic calm feels feels like. Not absence of thought, but absence of threat interpretation. As you imagine being called in and settling into the chair, notice how your body responds with cooperation rather than resistance. Muscles soften instead of brace. Breathing deepens instead of shortens. Even the sounds and sensations that once triggered alarm now pass through your awareness without escalation. They register as information, not danger. Vibration, pressure, or sound are simply signals that care is taking place. They no longer demand a fear response. Your body remains grounded, and your mind remains present. This is the result of conditioning calm over time. Now recognize something important. You are no longer monitoring yourself to see if you are calm enough. There is no inner commentary evaluating your performance. That monitoring used to maintain anxiety. Without it, calm sustains itself effortlessly. You are simply there, allowing the process to unfold. If a moment of discomfort arises, it does not threaten the overall sense of safety. It is experienced, acknowledged, and allowed to pass. Your nervous system knows the difference between discomfort and danger. This distinction is now deeply encoded. As the visit concludes, imagine yourself leaving with a sense of quiet accomplishment, not pride that proves anything, but a grounded recognition that this is simply how you operate now. Dental visits are no longer events to survive. They are tasks completed with ease. This consistency reinforces the new default again and again. The more this pattern repeats, the less accessible the old fear response becomes. It fades not through effort, but through irrelevance. The brain prioritizes what is used. Calm responses are now what you use. Take a moment to feel gratitude for your nervous system's capacity to learn and adapt. It protected you in the past with fear, and now it supports you with calm. Neither response was a failure, both were adaptations. And now, the adaptation has updated. As this session continues, your subconscious seals this new baseline. Dental environments automatically cue relaxation rather than tension. The body responds with steadiness before the mind even becomes involved. This is what it means for calm to be the default. You may still feel sensations, but you no longer interpret them as problems. You may still notice thoughts, but you no longer follow them into fear. The center of your experience remains stable. Now allow this sense of ease to spread beyond dental care, touching the broader sense of how you take care of yourself. There is confidence here, the quiet confidence of someone who trusts their resilience. You do not need to prepare for fear because you do not expect it. And because you do not expect it, it rarely appears. This is the paradox of anxiety resolution. As we approach the end of this session, let your subconscious receive a final integration. Dental visits feel safe, manageable, and routine. Calm is your baseline. You move through these experiences with the same steadiness you bring to other parts of life. You are no longer managing anxiety. You are simply caring for yourself. Let that identity, that expectation, that default response settle fully now, deeper with every breath. And as you slowly return awareness to the room, know that this state does not end with the session. It remains with you, automatic and reliable, ready to express itself naturally whenever you schedule, approach, or complete dental care. Calm is no longer something you seek. It is what happens by default.